this is what your Mini is going to look like when you pull off the fenders or wheel arches. So most people just say, okay, you're going to pull these off, and when you do that, either these clips will break, like snap off, or, as happened to me, they get left behind. And on the actual wheel arch, now that I've done it, I've realised it's not a good idea to do that, because you can see it's snapped the plastic slightly. Not on all of them, but that one is snapped. That one is okay, but you can see it's been strained. That one snapped. So yeah, it's actually not a great idea. So the only method is to like pull it off, and then afterwards you realise that you've got a problem. So I'm going to show you what probably should be the correct way to remove them. Okay, so you need to jack your car up, take the wheel off in order to remove the wheel arch liner, and I suspect that's the reason that nobody really does that, and they just pull the wheel arch fender flares off of the Mini and either break the clips or break the fender itself, because obviously this is more work. So on the inside here, you can see the inside of the wheel arch. Here's the clip, and what you need to do is, push both sides of that in order to eject it from the bodywork. And I think you've got 5 clips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 clips. So when you do that, then you can pull off the fender flares without any broken pieces. So that's what I'm going to do now. Now I've removed them, and all I did for that was use some long nose pliers and just basically squeeze in both sides of that, and you can push it out fairly easily. And here's one installed. So that flap, it just goes in that direction and clips underneath. So it's really simple. It actually works quite nice. So to be honest, if you can be bothered to do it the right way, then getting this off would be fairly straightforward and wouldn't damage anything. So now I've got all 5 of them back on. They're just all going to pop straight back in. Also, I've got to fit the slide that end in, and the same for that end. And then the last thing will be to just push those through the holes, and they're just going to clip in. Before I do that, I'm just going to, if I can spot any rust anywhere, then I'm going to put a dab of ACF 50 or similar on any exposed areas. So I'm going to put a little dab around each of those holes just to make sure we don't get any rust.